What's up, YouTube and PokeShack fans? I want to talk to you about something very special to me and every gamer in the world. Or at least it should be that way. It's a Sodastream. And I see a bunch of reviews online. A lot of them kind of suck. Or a lot of them miss the best point about this piece of technology. So let's take a look at what makes this thing so great. So the first thing you should see is it's really not an ugly piece of machinery. I mean, I know it's not stainless steel or anything like that, but I feel like it does kind of fit in with the overall feng shui of our bar setup here. Let me show you exactly what's going on behind this. Take that off. It's just two little buttons right here. You squeeze, open it up. This is what comes with any system that you're going to buy. It's a CO2 carbonator. It's going to give you all that bubbly that you need in your drink. Then what you do is you just pop this back on as soon as you screw it in. This can be a little tricky sometimes, but pops right back in. So next step is to go ahead and get your 1 liter bottle. So I went ahead and added water to it. I just used regular tap water, which I guess could be problematic for some people. You might want to use some filtered water or bottled water or whatever you want. I assume that should make it taste even better. But very simple. You just fill it up to this fill line right here. That's going to give you 1 liter. Put it into here, little push back button, and you just spin it into place. Fits in, locks tight, no needed force or anything like that. Next step is, let's carbonate. You're going to press firmly and quickly release. Repeat until loud buzz. 3 buzzes for average fizz. You can always add more, do a little less, depending on how you like it. So, let's give it a shot. You're going to hit this button, that releases that gas. If you don't do it, you might hear leaking. Kind of scared me the first time, but I read an instruction manual that's normal. Just building up. When you do this, it's going to release any excess. Go ahead and spin it off. Comes out nice and easy. Make sure you put your cap on while you decide which of the syrups you're going to use. Okay. Now this is one of my favorite. This is like a Sprite or Sierra Mist type of product. It's just called lemon lime. But very simple. What you do is you unscrew this here. And this is just full of the syrup. You can see I've been going through a lot of that. And then you're going to fill it up to the top of this line here. Alright. See that right to the top? Again, you're in control of your own soda making. So if you want more or less, just put more or less syrup into here. But you're going to take this, follow me up here. Alright. Open this here. See some of the bubbly. And then in the manual it says you should pour it in at an angle. I haven't really noticed any difference in flavor if you just pour it in. But, important note, don't just pour it in one big dump. It will shoot up into your face and potentially into the ceiling. Don't do it. Let's do it nice and slow right here. Okay, see that? Nice and slow. We didn't just pour it in like a shot. Go ahead and tap it all out there. You're good. You are going to rinse that out later because that is pretty sticky. But they say you should just do a couple nice soft shakes. See that there? See the fizz? You can see it. It's all bubbling up. And then just open it nice. Make sure it doesn't shoot. Alright, and then you're going to want to grab a glass. Add some ice, but this is pretty cool. I've been chilling it all day. See how it foams up just like a regular Sprite or Sierra Mist? It's a soda. It's a real quality soda. And then enjoy. So now that you know how it works, let's talk about some of the more important stuff, like the numbers. People always say, #1 critique of this thing is how expensive it is. It started off selling around $100 bucks, but you can get it on Amazon for like 60, Still, it's kind of expensive for soda. I mean, that's 30 liters of soda right there at $2 a piece. So, is it really worth the investment to buy the Sodastream? I think it is, and I think if you look at some of the numbers that I've been crunching, you'll agree.
So let's get to everybody's favorite part of the video, the math. First thing we need to know is how much the Sodastream costs. We just said it was $60 for the Sodastream machine. Next, we need our consumables. The CO2 tank for the refill, it's going to be $15, and that makes 60 liters of soda. The syrup / the flavoring is about $6, and that makes 12 liters of soda. This is really simple. We'll just get 5 syrup containers. 5 times 12 is 60, so 5 syrup containers equals 60 liters of soda. We already know that 1 container of CO2 equals 60 liters of soda. So we can start doing the math. 5 syrups equals $30, and 1 CO2 bottle refill equals $15. 30 plus 15, of course, is 45. So 60 liters of Sodastream soda is going to equal $45. $45 divided by 60 liters can give us a liter price of 75 cents. So 75 cents for 1 liter of soda on the Sodastream. Now we know that in stores it's an average about $2 for a 2-liter soda, so it's really easy. That equals $1 for a liter of soda in a store. So 75 cents a liter comes out to $1.50 for a 2-liter on the Sodastream, and since we said it was $2 for a 2-liter of regular brand name soda in the store, then you save about 50 cents per 2-liter bottle of Sodastream. But if the machine costs $60, then you would need to buy 120 2-liter bottles just to get the cost of the Sodastream machine back. At about 2 2-liter bottles a week, it would take a whole year and 2 months before you started seeing a measly 50 cents savings on your soda. Calculations like this have disappointed a lot of people and really turned them off to the idea of home brewing your own soda. But wait, what if we've been missing something all along? What if these are the wrong calculations? Maybe we should have been counting other things. Let's compare the nutritional facts of the Sodastream Lemon Lime to the competitor, Sprite. Sodastream has 35 calories per serving, whereas Sprite has 100 calories per serving. 9 grams of sugar in the Sodastream Lemon Lime compared to 26 grams of sugar in the actual Sprite. On top of that, the Sodastream products do not have any high fructose corn syrup or aspartame. With the real Sprite, you're going to have high fructose corn syrup, or if you do go the diet route, you're going to have aspartame. This means that the Sprite brand soda is going to have 3 times as much of the bad stuff that the Sodastream soda has. The more soda you drink, the more obvious this difference becomes. If you were to drink an entire 2-liter bottle of Sprite, and let's be real, that is very easy to do in an all-night Battlefield binge, you would be consuming over 800 calories and 208 grams of sugar. 208 grams of sugar, by the way, equals 7.33 ounces. That's almost half a pound of sugar. Just so you can see how horrifying this is, I went ahead and poured out 7.3 ounces of white cooking sugar. Pretty damn gross, if you ask me. It explains why gamers like this always end up turning into gamers like this. This explains why even though gamers are playing characters that look like this, we're still characterized as people that look like this. But we gamers have only ourselves to blame for this negative stereotype. It's our bad diets that make the unhealthy gamer. But by doing some simple things, like drinking Sodastream soda instead of brand name soda, we can take the first step towards being the badasses that we play as in real life.